They tell you to study hard, to grind, to never stop. But what if I told you most students who study hard are wasting their time? Because effort doesn't always mean progress, and time spent doesn't always mean knowledge gained. Most students aren't studying, they're simulating studying. It's like trying to fill a bucket that's full of holes. You keep pouring, but nothing stays. You don't notice it first, until the night before the exam when panic hits. You realize you don't remember anything. You were busy, but not becoming. Active, but not effective. That's the tragedy of modern learning. We confuse familiarity with understanding, comfort with mastery. We reread, we highlight, we feel productive, but all we're doing is tricking our brain into feeling safe. And that's why top students, the real ones, study differently. They use methods refined over centuries in Japan and China. Techniques so powerful, they've created some of the most elite students on Earth. And today, you're about to learn them. Because two students can have the same syllabus, the same hours, the same exam, but one burns out and the other rises to the top. It's not IQ, it's not luck, it's technique. Secret 1. The Pomodoro Ritual Upgraded. You know the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes focus, 5 minutes break. But in Japan, they've turned it into a ritual. Before starting, they close their eyes, take one deep breath, and set a single focus statement. Not study math, but I will master trigonometric identities for problem solving. That one act, that intention triggers laser focus, because your brain can't hit a target it doesn't see. This isn't just time management, it's mind management. So before your next session, write your focus statement, say it out loud, make it specific, and watch your focus transform. Secret 2. The Recall Method Chinese Character Hack. Chinese and Japanese students grow up memorizing thousands of characters, each one visual, meaningful, and tied to a story. They don't just repeat, they recall. They turn words into images. That's why their memory is insane. You can do the same. Take biology, history, or math. Turn every abstract concept into a picture, a symbol, a story. Your brain doesn't forget images, so why are you only using words? Secret 3. The 5x Writing Rule. Top Japanese students don't reread notes. They rewrite them 5 times. Each time differently. First, the definition. Second, rephrased. Third, as a diagram. Fourth, as a story. Fifth, as if teaching a friend. Each version fires a new neural path. By the fifth, they don't just remember it, they own it. That's mastery through motion. Secret 4. The Empty Cup Mindset. There's a Zen saying, you cannot pour tea into a cup that's already full. Top students don't study to prove how smart they are. They study to discover what they don't know yet. But in the West, we tie our identity to grades. We fear failure. We chase perfection and burn out. Your worth isn't in your score. It's in your growth. So before you study, say, I don't need to know everything. I'm here to learn something. Empty your cup. Let learning fill it. Secret 6. Chain learning. Elite Chinese schools teach by connection. Physics links to math. Math to chemistry. Chemistry to biology. They build mental webs, not isolated facts. That's why they remember everything, because everything connects. Try this. When you learn something new, ask, how does this relate to something I already know? One question, infinite retention. Secret 7. Teach to learn, the sensei method. Samurai mastered their art by teaching others, because you don't truly understand something until you can explain it simply. So after studying, grab a mirror, a sibling, or just your notebook, and teach it out loud. That's how knowledge transforms into wisdom. Secret 7. The forbidden night study habit. In elite schools across China, there's a sacred ritual. Every night, from 7 to 9 p.m., no phones, no distractions, just quiet study. They call it the night temple. It's not about the hours, it's about the consistency. Every night, same time, same rhythm. It rewires your discipline, turns effort into ritual, ritual into results. Try it for 3 nights. You'll feel the shift. Because talent doesn't build toppers. Ritual does.
Focus isn't talent, it's training. And training begins the moment you stop waiting for motivation. Set your timer, write your statement, empty your cup, and enter the silence. Because in that silence, you don't just study, you transform.